All right, good evening, everybody. It is new content day. One of those days in MCOC every month you look forward to when there's something to do for a few hours that is brand new, and then you realize it is pretty much the same as it is every other month. But we do have a new event quest that we're going to jump in and do while we wait for our warpaths to be assigned. It is also the kickoff to season 45 of Alliance War. Hopefully 4Loki can do better than we did last season. We had kind of an off season for us, finishing the top part of Plat 1. So hopefully this season we're back up in Masters and, doing a little bit better than we did, in the previous season. So looking forward to getting our attack paths there. We'll jump in and take a look at it once it's assigned to me. There will be war videos coming out. I've got to kind of design those and get those ready to go. This may be a quicker stream tonight. I am still suffering a little bit from a cold. I am on my last cough drop, so we'll see how long the voice holds out. But other than that, not really a whole lot going on. We are 1 week away, less than a week away now, from the Necropolis. So looking forward to that. We've got a new side quest as well, and maybe even some battlegrounds to run. I am done with both the arenas already. So, you will see that I did run the first section of Thronebreaker earlier today. I had an energy refill expiring and wanted to put it to use. So I actually ran that before the 22-hour solo event for event quest completion came out. As you can see, we haven't run any since. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and at least run event quest until we hit that milestone, get that free revive out of there, get the free 25 units. Excuse me. So let's take a look at this path, see who we need in Section 2. Section 1 was Tech Champions. I like when Tech is early on. They're usually the ones I don't have a whole lot of, even though this month I like the way the quest was done. Let's see. Mystic attackers gain a permanent passive fury, increasing attack rating by 35% each time they nullify a buff or prevent one from triggering. Okay. I like when Tech is early on. They're usually the ones I don't. All right. So let's see here. Striker vulnerability, free spirit. I don't worry about the rest of it. So it's Mystic champs. Let's go ahead and grab 4 of our favorite mystics that we want to use this month. Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go there. I haven't tried Clairvoyant in a quest now that I have her at rank 5. Who else do we want to bring in? Doom is always the old reliable. And who is the boss? We got a Sasquatch boss. Russian regeneration. Bandit Demolo, Dazing Infused. Well-timed blocks. 9-second timer. Okay, every 8 seconds, defender gains an unstoppable buff for 4 seconds unless they are suffering from a bleed. All right, well, we're going to try. Well, if it'll let me in there. Let's go over to our science champions, and let's go Morbius. What the heck? We'll give it a shot. May not work. May work. Who knows? If it doesn't work, we're not going to use any revives. We're just going to, if we have to restart the path, we restart the path, but we're not using any revives. Okay, Mango. Who are we going to use on Mango? Let's just go ahead and use Doom on Mango. I want to control his power. This cough is wanting to hang on with all its life. We have to restart the path, we restart the path. We're not using any revives. Okay. Oh, you didn't have to throw there. I was blocking, Let's just go ahead and control his power. Oops. Okay, not a great start, but that's all right. Wow, backed away from that. Man. Okay, now we're just going to Doom Cycle you. We healed up a little bit. Okay, not a great start. All right, well, we didn't get him down below a bar. Let's go ahead and just throw another special one. And that's fine. Now you can run in and I'll hit that. One nice thing about it being war season, is I don't have recoils on, so I can throw special ones as much as I want to now. And I don't like Mango. The whole not being able to do 5-hit combos and him going unstoppable and unblockable. So we're just going to finish him off right here. This special 2 should finish it. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's move on. Wow, they put some champs on these paths that I just wish they wouldn't. You know, this guy's not hard to fight. Sorry, I wanted to see the alert from ESPN, and it didn't want to pull it up. I just wanted to see the alert. You silly tablet. There we go. Let's go Black Widow Clairvoyant. Because I haven't used her since I took her to R5. But we'll be able to make sure we stay healed up here. I don't know what buffs this guy gets, if any. Then I'm going to be able to steal. I guess he gets something from the node, looks like from the striker maybe. And he shrugged off. Okay. That's not nice. Let's heal up here. Okay, now throw a special one. I'd like to go ahead and heal up one more time before this fight is over. Okay, throw your special. Alright, I don't know if we'll finish him or not. I hate that he's shrugging my buff block. But all well and good. Finish off close to a full yellow. Hey, Masked Legend, how's it going, man? It's time to run the event quest and just run through this. It's going to be a little slower, no recoils on, but thus is the price for doing war at the same time. If we're lucky, Clown and PWF and Trevor are furiously working on my attack paths. And I'm hoping they only give me like one fight. That'll be a good way to start the season. I'm doing well. I'm kind of anxious for the war season to start. You know, I've said it many times, war's not my favorite mode, so getting ready for it. I'm trying to prepare myself. I do know we were up against DSVG, and I do know they banned Cassie, who was one of my favorite attackers from last season. They did not ban Void, so I do have a rank 5 Void now that I did not have during the last war season. So looking forward, in a way, looking forward to war. And I wish they put champs that got more buffs on these paths, but I remember when I would get hit by this guy's special one every single time. Now it's only occasionally. Used to be on the kinetic transference node on path 7 in war quite often. and I would end up getting caught by it. Do you think in P3 it's mainly Challenger Wars, or is that when... It's been a while since I've been in P3. I think you'll probably get some of both, because I know P1 and some of P2 gets a lot of expert wars. P3, depending on who you match, if you match up, into a higher ranked alliance, you may get some expert war maps. Really not that much of a difference. Slightly higher health pool, slightly higher attack, but nodes shift around a little bit, but it's really not that much harder. Let's go clear again. I was surprised because I came from an alliance that was, P1, P2, a lot of, 50-50 both wars. We were running some challenger, some expert, and it's really not that different. You got to get over the shock, first of all. All of a sudden it's, oh no, it's harder. But, to me, I think the difference really boils down to, in the fights, it's maybe one or two combos more, maybe another special here and there. I go back to, I say that, but I go back to, on my second account, into, the challenger level wars, and, I don't feel the need to boost or do a whole lot there because it just feels easier. So, I understand the big thing once you get up higher in rating into the higher tiers is you run across more, in our case, more R2 defenders. I won't place anybody on my defense that's not R5. So if like this season, I was assigned to place Spidey Supreme, and he was only R4. So I took him to R5 before placement started. I just feel really bad to have the only R4 on defense out there. See, that's reassuring. I have no experience in expert, so I was a little worried. It's not... Once you get over that first war, you'll find out it's not that much different. The fights are really the same fights. Like I said, the biggest thing is as you climb higher in tiers, is the rank of the defenders usually get higher because the alliance that you're facing has better and more mature accounts. Not always the case, but like this war, I don't expect to fight anybody that's not an R5 or an R2. I didn't really look at the map real close. We did face them the last war of the season, and I know the fights I took there, and I looked at those, and all of them are, I've got one Ascended R5, two R2s, and then another R5, not Ascended, but if it's the same 4 fights I took the end of last season. I will say the Ascended R5s, they make a difference in war. I fought a Gallon that was an Ascended R5, and it just seemed like it, I took them with Rintra, a non-Ascended R5 on that node. I know I've done in really 2 special 2s if I don't get any crits. This one took 3 special 2s and the first special 2 crit. So, they do have, that 22% extra health, and then you tack on the war nodes, does make a little bit of a difference. Oh, let's let's go clear. I was going to try Spidey Supreme. I haven't really played with him much since I took him up to R5. I'll try him on another path. Don't want to lose him just because I want to try him out. To me, to give you a good idea of the difference in war, when the Thronebreaker quests came out, they felt much harder at the beginning. At least they did to me. They higher health pools, really basically the same nodes on the fights, just more health, more attack than whatever it is now. What is the one below it? Contender or whatever it is. So that's kind of the difference between the challenger and the expert tier, I think. Not that big of a difference. You get used to it. Oops. I was reading chat and got hit by the arm. So I agree with the Ascension during off-season wars. Decided to be a bit wild and take Zemo Boss, who was an R5 and ascended with S99 and ended up timing. Yep. They do. It does make a difference. I still have my second Ascension that I'm holding on to. It's probably going to go on one of my defenders, but time will tell. We're a week away from Necropolis. I haven't been asked to ascend one of my defenders, and I don't think I would be. But if they asked, I would. Hold on one second. My dog is whining at the door. It does make a difference. Come on in. I still have my second Ascension that I'm holding on to. It's probably going to go on one of my defenders, but okay. All right, so we were going to try a Morbius on this boss just to see how he does. Don't remember the nodes exactly, kind of read like it was meant for Morbius. Something about a bleed or needing bleeds, and I figured it was a Mystic champion, needed bleeds. We were going to try Morbius. Oops. Mistimed the decks there. Something about a bleed, needing bleeds. I figured it was a Mystic champion, needed bleeds. We were going to try Morbius. And I'm going to lose all my bleeds. Okay, I did not count on that falter node, and I did not count on going to a special 3. So now we got, he's in Wrath. So let's bait this out. Okay, let's start this whole sequence over here again. Hope Necropolis is accessible in the 8.4 beta server. I don't know if they would do that. It would be nice. I agree, but I don't think they'll have that out there. Well, this isn't going to go so well. I'm going to die right here. Okay, let's start this whole sequence over here. All because I didn't count on a falter and then wasn't paying attention. I don't know if they would do that. Oh, well, we'll have to brute force this one. I agree, but I didn't die. I don't think they'll have that out there. No, this isn't going to go so okay, now let's focus up for the rest of this fight. All because I didn't count on a falter. I said focus, not get hit. Oh, the heck with it. Now we've got to go for it. If this doesn't finish, we are finished. Well, so much for focusing up. All right. We can finish him off with somebody else. Yeah, let's go Rintra. See if we can finish the last 15% off here. If this doesn't finish, I haven't really paid attention on the other beta servers to see if they include any of the end game content or if it is just the what they're testing. Okay, there we go. Now we got you rooted. We can get some ruptures on. And this should finish him off. There we go. Not clean. Got to read those nodes, I guess, a little bit closer. Alrighty. Take care, man. Have a good night. We'll see you sometime tomorrow. All right. Oh, which of these do I need? I think it's Cosmic is the only one. Yep, Cosmic, and then Tech as we get up to 14. Alrighty. Take care, man. Have a good night. All right. And I wish they'd put a replay button in right away so you don't have to exit out and go back in. All right, so let's see what this boss nodes were again. I know there was something with a falter, something with unstoppable. Aggression regen, not a big dazed and confused. Well-timed blocks from the attacker. Start with a 9-second timer. Okay, so I basically can only parry. once every 9 seconds. And just have to keep a bleed on them. Okay, that's what I messed up. Easy enough. Let's run the second path. Russian regen, not a big dazed and confused. Lifetime blocks from the attacker. Not second timer. Okay, so I basically can only parry once every 9 seconds. All right. Okay, that's what I messed up. Silver Surfer. Let's go ahead and try Spidey Supreme. I am not the best with him, but we want to get better since he is R5. All right. Silver Surfer. Let's go ahead and try Spidey Supreme. I am not the best. Come on. Throw a special for me. Quit hitting into me. Thank you. This should do some decent amount of damage. Decent. Throw a special for me. Quit hitting into me. We're still orange up. We went to special 3. And that'll finish him anyway. Did decent. 60k hit on that special 2. Not bad. We'll try him again. Got to get used to his power gain. He handles Mystic Dispersion a little bit differently. As in, he doesn't really take advantage of it. Did decent. 60k hit on that special 2. Not bad. We'll try him again. Okay, thank you. We'll toss this first one out. Yeah, that was a little quicker, a little bit better. Yeah, he's not too bad. It's a nice quick fight there. Helps on those champs that start with a lot of buffs. Psylocke. Yeah, that was a little quicker, a little bit better. Let's try him again. Excuse me. If you weren't here earlier, cough is still hanging on. I'm down to my last cough drop, so hopefully you can bear with me. Hopefully I don't have to cough too much. Looks like the first special 2 will be when I'm not in orange mode. I do think I want to get a heavy off in here so I can get that fury. Thought I was going to phase that. Yeah, we'll just do this. Works all well and good. Wish he had a little bit more health, but, you know, little glass cannon there. All right, we're going to do, who do we want to use for Cal? Let's go ahead and use Claire for Cal. I do not like fighting Rintrah. It's just usually a slower fight, especially if I don't get a parry off. I'm going to go over to flame mode, though. And we're going to heavy before we throw a special 2. Okay, that worked the way I wanted it to. And then we'll flip over to bleed right before the end to heal up to full. Assuming Rintrah plays nice. Over to bleed right before the end to heal up to full. And just focusing up a little bit so that I don't die here stupidly. Okay, next one we're going to flip over to bleed. Here we are, we're back into bleed, so we can heal up. Heavy there. Heal up to full. Wow, that did nothing for damage. So we're going to go back over to Flame. Get you out of the corner. I'm going to get pushed to a special 3. Yep. It's fine. Maybe you'll throw a special 2. Yeah, I think my special 3 would finish him. Yep. Should finish him. There we go. Relatively clean. 95% finish. I'll take it. Did we get our Lion's Quest rewards? Finished 11th. Okay. Not too bad. Let's go Claire again. There we go. Relatively clean. 95% finish. I'll take it. Did we get our Lion's Quest rewards? And we're going to go over to Flame again. Not too bad. Oops. Stayed in poison there. Just to get the extra damage. Okay, get him to a special 2. And then this next one we'll flip over to if he's still alive. Nope, not going to be alive still. One more fight and then back to the boss again. See if we can do it a little bit better this time. Oh, Ms. Marvel. Let's go Claire again. No, let's go see if we can do it with Spidey. I want to start off with a heavy this time. One more fight and then back to the boss again. See if we can do it a little bit better this time. Oh, Ms. Marvel. Let's go Claire again. No, let's go see if we can do it with Spidey. Okay, we'll get this special 2 out of the way. And now we are orange, which means we've got a lot of damage. And this should finish the fight. There we go. Not bad. He can definitely do these fights pretty darn quick. Do have, I think, 3 or 4 energy refills that are going to expire in the next day or 2 that we're going to use up tonight. So we'll probably do this section and then all of the second part, possibly. I don't know if I will do the last 2 sections with Kushala and Chioth. Do have, I think, 3 or 4 energy refills that are going to expire in the next day or 2 that we're going to use up tonight. So we'll probably do this section and then all of the second part. Okay, I'm going to bait heavies more this time around to see if I can get a good big old special 2 off. There we go. That's only 11 bleeds though. A little bit nicer there. But he's going to go unstoppable because I don't have a bleed on him. Which means I just need to back off. We'll throw a striker in there. We'll use the glide to get a bleed on there. I swore I saw him go into Wrath. That was a very quick Wrath. It's a very, very quick Wrath. Okay, we're going to do a second special one just to get some more bleeds going. Okay, now he's into Wrath. Yeah, I pushed him red. Man, didn't think that would push him red. No, I've just got to deal with his Wrath mode again. Well, what I can do is use that to break him out of it. Maybe I'll bring somebody else for him next time, but... And that should finish him. Yeah, there we go. Sassy's just always a chunky boy. Oops, I might. You know, PWF, you can't ever... You know, there we go. Now it should be gone. At least luckily I keep my stream down low. I have my speakers muted so I don't ever hear it. So, and I've got an automation set up that's supposed to mute my YouTube tabs when I start the stream, but I guess it's not working again. All right, let's see. Last path of this one. I guess I could hit replay this time. Ooh, a Medusa. Let's go Claire there. I don't want to deal with her. So how are we doing on war planning there, PWF? You gonna... We getting them tonight or are we getting them tomorrow? I'm fine either way. I don't know if I'll get to it tonight even if I was assigned. Well, it's either YouTube or my automations. I try and, get fancy and create automations. I am lazy. So if my computer can do my work for me, I'd much rather it do it than me. Kind of like that automation for the announcement in Guildshot. I use if this then that a lot, and that's what that automation runs in. It's supposed to recognize when I start streaming and mute things for me. Oh, I guess it did. Did war start an hour earlier than what it did last season because of daylight savings, or did they already adjust for that? I didn't pay any attention to when it started up. It just seems much later in the day. Let's go Claire again. All right, that'll probably be, depending on how much later, it may be tomorrow before I take my fights. I don't like fighting when I'm remotely tired. Well, now, isn't that special? Gonna have to go to bleed mode to heal up some. This should be a nice little heal. There we go. Hold on one sec. My dog was licking the couch. She gets weird sometimes. That's what I thought. Yeah, I thought it seemed like it started earlier, but I never really pay attention to the start of war. War doesn't start for me until you guys post the paths. So, and I change my masteries when that notice comes out at like, I have it at 1:30 Eastern. So, let's go Doom here. I haven't used him but once. It's nice having a whole team of rank 5 Mystic Defenders run through this. And we may be able to get you in a Doomslayer early. I wish they would just do away with daylight savings time. That's my biggest wish. Doesn't make any sense anymore. Black Cat, the champ I neither know how to play nor how to fight exactly. Let's run a Rintra in there. I was afraid I wasn't going to get her into the corner, but I guess I would have. Hate that it pushed me to a special 3, but she was too close to... She would have gone red if I would have thrown my special 2 at any point in there. Now let's throw a special 2, and that should finish her. Easy enough. Easy enough there. I like when I root myself with Rintra. For some reason, I can evade special 1s there, but you get my back against a wall, I get hit instantly. Granted, if I got hit when I was rooted, it doesn't really matter with Rintra, and that may be part of it. Let's go this way. Let's try Spidey Supreme here. Probably not going to work out well, but we'll give it a shot. And let's see, will this special 2 finish her? Not quite, I don't think. But close enough. Close enough. He's got such a low health pool. 20% damage just from blocking that special 2. It's crazy. Let's use him again. He is by far the quickest for this. Okay, you can throw a special now. And I'm not going to get up to 20 buffs before I have to throw the special 2, so we're just going to throw it now. Since we did get steal a couple Fury buffs. And there's number 20. So we're now orange. Let's let him throw his special. Or not. Heck with it. We'll finish you off. And there we go. I'm getting a little bit better with him. Still need a lot of practice. Need to use him in Battlegrounds some to try him with some different nodes and some different champs. This meta's not the best one to try him in, though. And back to this lovely Sasquatch, and I didn't bring anybody different, so I guess we do the same thing we did before. Okay, now throw your special. Thank you. Oops, forgot to throw my special 1 in there. Oh well. Got the 13 bleeds. Wasn't the greatest. Whew, got the bleed on just in time. Well, we'll just hit him while he's in Wrath. Push him red. Why not? Be stupid. It's just the event quest. Well, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. Well, at least he's out of Wrath now. Let's actually remember to throw a special 1 this time. There we go. And missed an intercept. This may, if I get lucky. Thought that would finish him, but that will. All right. Through it. Not the cleanest fight in the world, but Morbius works fairly well for that fight. I think when I get to the Paragon Gauntlet, excuse me, I think we can use Nick Fury for both the first 2 bosses since they require bleeds. I think. Well, they didn't require bleeds. Who was the first boss? I don't even remember at this point. It was like 5 hours ago. How am I supposed to remember that? Oh, Hulk. So I think we can use Fury for both those fights. All right, let's move on. Oh, what is this chapter? We are Cosmic Attackers. 10% chance for an armor break on the defender to gain an indefinite passive fury. Oh, for each armor break, so I need an armor break champ. All right. Let's see who we want to run. Which of our Cosmic Attackers can do an armor break? I know I can do Hercules in there. With Beardo, I think. Gives him the armor breaks. But we're going to do this. And let's go, actually, let's go Odin. And then let's see who the boss is. I-Bomb. Bubble Shield, Matador, Enhanced Special 2, Window of Opportunity Stun. I hate when they put in fights like that. Let's just go. Let's go Kingpin, I guess. See how he does. All right, let's start over here. We're going to give Angela the Odin buffs, and we'll probably run Angela on most of these fights. I'll probably do that boss with Angela. We'll get stunned if I accidentally try and stun him, but I'm going to shrug the poisons. And now I should get a few armor breaks. Yeah, there's 6 of them. Stupid, forgot about Hercules not being able to stun him right away. Let's get a few more armor breaks there. We're up to 8. What kind of combo is that? I wish those armor breaks would last a lot longer, though. And let's save up our specials now. I don't think we'll get to a special 3, but that's all right. Wow. Reach on that almost got me. Unplug my phone. It's getting warm. Yeah, that's the only downside to Angela. Her armor breaks do not last that long. We're not. Let's go. Let's try Null. I haven't played him in a while. Hey, I got the full dex on that. I impressed myself. Yeah, he ramps up a little bit quicker. Yeah, maybe we'll run this with Null. Yeah, we can run this with Null. I can't really use CGR or Angela here. I guess I could, but don't want to. Null would be somebody I want to take to, would love as a 7-star. His awakened ability is nice. Not absolutely required. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Bait this special 1 out. Okay, now we're going to turtle. And let's drop a big old nasty special too. That works. Nick Fury is trash raid, huh? Let's see, who just got done streaming? That must be Lefty, maybe? Is Lefty finishing up streaming? Mid Mick Fury raid. Yeah, it must be Lefty is finishing up streaming, it looks like, maybe. Welcome to all the raiders coming in. You know, Nick Fury isn't trash, but you know, he's not the best champ out there. Much rather use Kingpin if I'm having to use a skill fighter, but depends on what the nodes are. So welcome in, folks. Just running the monthly event quest. Waiting on PWF and Clown and Trevor to put out my warpaths. We'll take a look into war. Just kind of enjoying new content day for what it is. A couple hours of the same old new that they give us every month. Don't know why I ever get really excited about it, because really event quest and side quests are not ever that much different. We're having a debate. Nick Fury versus Kate as a 7-star. Kate. Nick Fury, I guess it depends on what you're looking at. If you're looking at somebody that is a better two-way champ, both on attack and defense, probably Nick. Even though Kate can be tricky on defense, Nick is probably the better defender because of the second life. Certain nodes, Nick is better. You can take the second life into advantage, but overall, I prefer Kate. I like her playstyle. I like, pretty much everything about her. Her animations, the way she flows, is pretty good. So, both have their uses. I just prefer Kate. I actually have both as R5 SIG 200s. So, and use both. Just depends on what you need. You need a bleed champ, you need Nick. If you need somebody who's going to stop evades and can get easy openings, you use Kate. Man didn't hesitate for a millisecond. Nope. I am very much in the Kate bandwagon. She is one of the champs I'm looking at possibly ascending. If she ends up being one of the champs that is good for Necropolis, she will be ascended before I run the path with her. And that's including if Nick is good for it. If Nick Fury's good for it, great. I'm still not going to send him for it. Plus, I just enjoy playing Kate much more than playing Nick Fury. I should have waited and just run a special 2 and probably finished it, but... There we go. Nick used to be one of my favorites. He was my first skill R5 and one of my first R5s that I had. Nothing wrong with him. Let's see. He doesn't have any of the... Okay. Hey, Titan. How's it going? I am doing well. I hope you are. I say that, but I'm out of cough drops, so... If this cold gets the better of me tonight, I'm in trouble. I knew I was going to go too early on that. I always dex too early against Blade for some reason. Any of those champions that have that slow projectile. Now I'm going to hold here. There we go. Ah. Get one more special 1, then we'll build to a special 2 to finish them off. I don't think we'll need to. There we go. All right, on to the boss, I think. And we'll see how poorly I decided on champions to bring for this one. Guess it would help if I would have read the notes beforehand. Kind of skimmed them, but... Matador, Bubbles, that's right. Enhanced Special 2, Window of Opportunity Stun. What is it? Is that the one that's every 12 seconds? Yeah. Okay. Just can't stun them. Not a big deal. Bubble shield may cause a little bit of a problem, but... Oof. What in the world was that? It took a lot of damage from something. Wasn't paying attention to it. Did I accidentally stun him? Oh, I guess I can't into his block. Like I said, would help if I probably read the nodes, but... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make it through with good old Kingpin here unless I get rather lucky. Ah, the heck with it. Let's just go for it. Hey, and it worked out. Okay, I guess next time I'll read the nodes a little bit closer, but still got it done. All right, and once again, I wish they would put a replay on after you run the first one in there. I want to take a look and see how many energy refills I have getting ready to expire. So 1, 2, 3, 4 that I've got to run through tonight. And they need to get me warpaths in the next 23 hours and 46 minutes. So I can use those boosts that are expiring. And is this the first time they've left the old gauntlet in there? I don't remember having that after the beginning of the month. And the way I run Event Quest, I do all of one section first, then move on to the next. I try and save that last path or that first path in the last section. Well, if you don't have Mountain in 24 hours, we're in trouble. Although we do move a little bit faster now than we did last season, so maybe we're not. I don't know. You know, I like running all of one. I save that last section until usually about a week or two into the month. A lot of it is based on my 30% champion boosts because I always buy the 1K unit deal to get the boost for war. So I try and save that last chapter or last section for when I need to do that. It's going to be a little different because I'm probably going to run 30% boosts in Necropolis this time. So may do it a little bit earlier. What is this one? Attacker gains a permanent armor break to buff. Okay. Yeah, let's do Angela again. It's weird. I went from last section of this doing Mystics with all R5s to having all R4s for my Cosmic Champions. I don't have any, unless I ran Hercules with Captain America. Don't have any armor break Cosmic Champs that are R5. Okay, now throw your special. Of course not. And my armor breaks will fall off before you do. Okay, let's try this now that she's not so high in power. There you go. Push her up over 2 bars, get her to throw a special. Throw R's, nice 8 armor breaks. Now we can ramp Angela up a little bit. Wish these Furies would continue on to the next fight. It would make it real fun. This past month's gauntlet was apparently locked this morning. So, oh, okay. Knew there had to be a reason for it. Mr. Cable. Let's see if I can get hit by a heavy attack. That's why you don't wait till the last minute in this game to ever run anything. Don't wait till the last minute to do a Q. Don't wait till the last minute to do your fights in AW. Don't wait till the last minute to do any event quest or side quest or anything like that. They are going to find a way to mess it up. They will, they will. Come on, throw your special, please. Too early? Yep. Oh, and it kept my armor breaks from occurring. Lovely. That's alright. We'll heal up to full. I like this lane. Gives you a built-in heal. Not getting very many Fury buffs, though. There we go. Wow. That took a minute or two. I'm going to reboot my phone here real quick. It is starting to lag out a little bit on me and get rather warm, so give me 1 second and I will be right back. All right, and we're back. I just wanted to get that game restarted, see if that improves the performance a little bit. Let's go null this time. Null's a little bit quicker. Assuming I don't mess up the fight. Okay, get a special one. Dance around for a little bit. Just so he gets that debuff on him. There we go. Now we're going to go up to a special 2 and see if that will finish him off. And it does, very easily. Much quicker with him. I think I'm going to build a team around Null to do the last 2 paths. Seems all well and good. I can actually use CGR in a fight coming up. Guess I could use him on any of them, but... You know, I had forgotten Null can prevent some evades. All right, now we'll wait this out. There we go. And we're going to do a special 2 here again, and that should hopefully finish him. And healed up to full. Gotta like it when a plan comes together. So how's everybody's evening going? Enjoying the new event quest and the side quest and Necropolis prep? Let's do some CGR. And of course I don't get to parry right at the start. Why would that happen? Oh, you got this stupid power drain. There he goes. And I didn't get all 5. Which one did I miss? Oh well. Still works. Eat a special 3, still works. Didn't die. Oh, let's see. Mr. Heimdall and your random ass heavies. I think they gave him Chavez. See? They gave him Chavez as AI. Okay, now throw your special one again. See, there's a heavy that no particular reason to throw that when he's sitting there. Okay, we'll throw this and hope you throw your special right away. There you go. Into a striker. And finish you off with a special 2. Quick and easy. Yeah, we're going to have to build a... We'll bring a null synergy team in next time. Alright, let's see what these nodes were now that caused that chunk of damage. Bubble shield, cold turkey, whenever the attacker purifies the debuff, that would do it. Now let's try something different. Let's go in with Angela. She won't purify the debuffs. She may not be as quick as Kingpin, but guess they wanted to make this an anti-Kingpin fight. Oh, that's fine. I'll push you to your special 2. Probably shouldn't have. I forgot it was unblockable, but... Angela may be better for this than Kingpin after all. Healing up nicely from the Petrify. Don't have to worry about the poison sticking, as long as I've got the Heimdall or the Odin buffs on there. Yeah, we can do that. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. My dog is telling me she's bored. Hey, I like it when they give me a revive. Wasn't counting on that. Let's go ahead and grab that. I think I've got a 4-hour crystal. It's probably ready. Grab that, and let's go back in and run these last two. Let's see, we were going to change team up. Let's go team select. I am going to keep Angela and Heimdall in there, but I am going to remove Kingpin. And let's see who we want to bring in with Null, just to do something different. Let's go ahead and bring in him. It doesn't matter. Any one of those will do. Let's just go ahead and put him on the team. There we go. Excuse me there. All right. You are a quiet, non-typing group tonight. I like it. We'll go ahead and run Angela on this first one. Give her the Odin buffs. Let her build up her Furies a little bit so she's a little bit more build up for the boss. This will probably be a little slower fight. If I had unlimited resources, I would take Angela to R5. But I also have her as a 7-star now, so. Probably could run the 7-star in here. No, not if I'm going to use her for the boss, though. All right, you tanky son of a gun. Oh, unblockable. Lovely. I can't tell you how many times I got hit by that when he first came out. One of my big nemesis in this game, nemesis, is slow-moving projectile specials. I'm sorry, if you're a bullet or an arrow or something shooting out of somebody's hands like a laser, you should be fast. That's just my theory. Just my theory. Oops. I knew this fight was going to be slow. I didn't think it was going to be this slow. Finally, a decent medium crit. I guess if I quit pushing him to special 2s, it would be a little faster. And I could have sworn I got a parry there. Will this finish him? No, of course not. That will, though. I'll heal up to full on the boss. Not that it really matters. All right. Well, this should be quicker from here on. Let's go with Null. I don't think I've ever really run Null without recoils on. Okay, 25. Okay, just... There we go. Perfect. And this should finish this fight off a little bit quicker than using Angela. And we'll keep going. Cosmic Spidey. Yay. I hate your special one. See, the one I don't like Spider-Man or Cosmic Spidey special one, but that's a projectile that moves at the right speed, at least. And that stall served two purposes. It kept him from evading me. And finish him off right here. All right, a couple more fights, back to the boss again. It looks like 3 more fights on this path, so 3, 6, 10 more fights in this chapter. Gambit is a champ I wish they would make a little bit better. He's one of my favorite from the comics, and now as I say that I get smacked by him. I mean, he can, if the stars align, he can get a nice crit off, but... Let's see if that special 2 will finish him. I think it will. Look at all those red numbers. It's so pretty. So for anybody that's in here, that's still here from Lefty's channel, what was Lefty saying about... Whoops, I didn't even see who I'm going in with. Okay. What was Lefty saying about Fury and Gate? What side was he on? Let's see if this will finish. I'm just going to push. It should. Yeah. Psycho Man. There's a forgotten champ. I think the only time I see him is occasionally in Event Quest. I don't know anybody that uses him for anything. Hey, he prevented my... That's not fair. Prevented my encroaching whatever it's called. Still died, but he prevented the first one. That wasn't nice. Guess I shouldn't call him a forgotten champ. Maybe he took offense to it. All right. Back to the boss. And then one more path. And PWF, you're still around. Are you going to be free to play tomorrow? Or are you going for... Is it Kushala who's the first one? And I didn't mean to stun there. I may actually buy some of the bundles tomorrow. I don't typically do it, but they'll have the boosts in there. I foresee a lot of 30% boost usage over the next month, or at least the next couple of weeks. All right. Yeah, she makes quick work of the boss. All right, one more time through this one. And then I need to check Apothecary. I don't know if I've run it today or not. And let's go Angela here again. Get the Odin buffs on. This first fight shouldn't be as long as the last one. Ghost is not nearly as tanky as Nimrod. Okay, should have a few Furies build up when we do. Should hit decently hard now. If we crit, which we didn't do. And let's just finish her off with a special 2. All right, on to Beast. Beast is another one of my favorites. Always loved him on the X-Men cartoons. So many good classic Marvel champions that they could do so much with. And we'll finish him with a special 2 as well. Oops. Almost ate a special 3 there. Spot. I don't like Spot. Half the time I miss the timing on a special one. Trying to get that counter in. I can't hit into his block, so I can't. And he's got that stupid, heavy throw in AI. See, there's no reason for him to throw heavy there. Really no reason for him to play so passive. Hey, I timed that right. Didn't time that right. Finish him off, please, so I don't have to deal with him any longer. Whew, thank you. All right, 3 more fights in the boss. Only troubling one will probably be Punisher 99. Of course, running recoils, this would have been much quicker. His power shot up there rather quick. Oh, come on. You're going to throw it during a corruption, aren't you? Okay. Those red numbers are so pretty. It's like Christmas time. Yeah, let's go this way. We'll keep going with Null. He's a good lad. Sorry about that. I felt the cough coming on and wanted to mute it in time. Oops, that's just a special one. Oh well. Finish him off right here with a 5-hit combo and on to Punisher 2099. And 2 more fights, and then we're going to go do something a little bit different. Since we've got a few folks in here, I may run a few battlegrounds. See if I can tank my rating. It's higher than I normally end the season, so it's probably a good chance that I will do that. Perfect timing on that. Not on my parry. And we'll finish you off and on to the boss. And then we'll run a Battlegrounds round or 2. Do want to make one change to my deck, I think. All right, one Angela fight and then a couple rounds of Battlegrounds. because we should have hit all the milestones now for the 22-hour solo event quest. Can't parry in here. Now I can parry. Now I can't parry again. Won't stop me from trying, probably, but... I like that you're throwing your special one rather quick. Don't like that you've backed me up against a wall. So we'll have to bait a special 2. That is unblockable. And didn't get the timing right. At least I can't get your poisons. You can go unblockable, though. Well, you were throwing specials rather quick. I spoke too soon. Hey, and I stunned again. The heck with it. You're not going to throw a special. I'm just going to go for it. There we go. All right. First 3 sections of the event quest are 100%. Let's check out the 22-hour score, make sure we are good there. Yeah, we got null in the next section that we have to fight. And we are good there. That's perfect. So we are done there. I think I still have an energy refill or 2 expiring. All right, I do want to check Apothecary. I won't run it on stream right at the moment. Okay, I do have to run it yet. But let's go ahead and jump in and run a BG or 2. Something a little bit more fun to watch. I am starting at 209 points, Arcane 2. And where's my Elder Marks? I'm at even 4,000. Okay. Let's go ahead and queue 1 up. Maybe we can get lucky and win 2 here tonight. Go up a little bit higher. Got probably about 20 more minutes before my grandson is home from his activity, and then I've got to help him with his math homework. All right, who are we going to take out here? Let's take out there. And I forgot to make a change to my deck that I wanted to make. Let's go there. And let's go there, I guess. There goes my Kate, my Cassie, and my Hulk. Not a problem. And he gets Titania right off the bat. And I'm going to go with Iceman and Bishop. 1 decent defender, 1 good both ways. He's going to go Warlock, so there takes out being able to place Iceman on defense. So we will take that in its place, and I will take that so that we have another defender. So a Kingpin, Ascended Kingpin. And Shuri, let's go with Silk. He's got Shuri for Tuma. Let's go with a big old cow. I know he can Titania it, but I'm going to try and pull Titania out early. Oh, he got Void, so he's got 2 counters in there now. And Piggy. All right. So we're not going to go with Tuma. Let's go Future Ant-Man. See if we can get Titania out early before the cow. Iron War Infinity Man, huh? Well, let's go with Mysterio. You're going to put somebody out that you think is going to slow me down. I'll give you somebody that'll slow you down. Void, and we're going to go with Silk. Although, you don't have to, with Mysterio now, I guess if you've got a global attacker, you don't have to slow down after he throws a special one. Didn't realize that until today. Gotta watch his armor ups. And there he's at 4. And let's see how much damage this does, and hopefully it won't push him red. Just a slower fight. Should be fairly safe. Oh, thank you, Silk. Glad she took control there because I would have run right into it. Okay. We'll cancel into that. I don't think a special one will finish this. And it did, though. No, it didn't slow him down nearly as much as he slowed me down. Wow. Slowed. There we go. Okay. That didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Let's go Future Ant-Man. He's going Shuri. Let's go Titania. And if you hear snoring, it's my dog. Okay, we're going for it. I don't know if this will work or not. It's really the only chance I have at this point. Oh, and she would throw that right then. That was not very nice. And she's untouchable. I missed that. Gosh, when I don't want them to throw their specials, they're throwing them left and right. Let's just go with special 2 here, see if that'll get us close. And of course, untouchable. that's a loss. Yep. Man. Both fights clean, but just too slow. And that's my luck in Battlegrounds. That's usually why I don't push. I fight well, but just never the right counters or never fast enough. Somebody's home, Izzy. Somebody's home. There you go. We'll try one more. Thought I drafted fairly well in that last one. I guess not. I typically ban Iron Man Infinity War 2 because he is always a slow fight. I should have done it there. Let's take out that Mephisto. Let's take out the Ebony Maw that I don't want to fight. And I think I'm going to take out Mangog. Rest of them, that's an Ascended R4, I think. Kingpin. Let's start with Kate. Speaking of the Kate versus Nick Fury. Let's go Bishop. And let's make him bring somebody for Iceman. Weird meta. Draft RNG seems very important, but so are the counters. Yeah, I had counters. I just didn't have fast ones. Void would have been ideal for that Iron Man Infinity War or Hulkling, and I didn't have either. So, it is a weird one. I will completely agree with that. And there's Nick Fury. Let's go with Cassie. He's got Ghost. Let's go with Tuma. Not really liking this draft either. Hoping he isn't that good with Ghost. Oh, let's see. Who do we want to start with? Let's put a Tuma out there first. That will probably pull his Omega Red, I would think. There's Nick Fury. And I'm going to go Bishop there. And there's his Omega Red. So we're going to try Bishop here again. Come on, throw it. Please. Oh, now you do. Oh, I love you, AI. I love when you're using a mutant and he still gets his chargers that climb up. That was terrible. Jeez. Maybe should have gone Hulkling there. I guess one part that I enjoy is how I had to change my strategy in lower GC. I just banned their highest champ. Yep. High tier. I try to. Yeah. I usually take out champs I don't like fighting or that I don't have counters for in my deck. So banning pretty much only the AK attacker. Yeah. Makes perfect sense. All right. Let's try something here. Let's go ahead. And I'm going to give him Iceman. He's going to go Ghost. We may lose another one, but we're going to try something. I shouldn't have to worry about his damage. I shouldn't have to worry about it. Okay, that should eliminate me from having to worry about his damage now. If I can get him to throw specials. Thank you. Not what I wanted to do there. I guess I do have to worry about his damage. Lovely. Oh, I extended that just in time. What am I doing? And he lost all of them. I'm just messing this up all sorts of ways, but still at a full yellow bar, so. There we go. A little bit better there. I don't know if I'm going to get this down. Yeah, I'm going to lose 2 in a row because I don't know what I'm doing tonight. Couldn't get a reparry in there to save my life. Wow, 16 seconds. He knew how to ghost. Oh well. Like I figured, I would lose a couple to start. Seems to be the way I do things. Okay. I do want to put Havoc in my deck. I meant to do that earlier. I just don't know who I want to take out. Feels weird putting an R3 in my deck. Haven't been using Gore. Take out an R2 and put in an R3. That just feels wrong. Oops. Let's try one more. Do need to build back up some points now. Shouldn't be losing these. I am going to take out that Ascended Piggy. Not going to happen. Take out that Iron Man Infinity War. And that Mango probably. Yep. All right. Well, I brought him in for a reason. Let's go those two. Let's go there in there. That's good, Nick Fury. That's fine. You can bring in Hercules and Wong. Now I need a couple global champions. There's Silk. I will take Silk. Let's put Domino in there. Chavez has had her time. She's not good for this meta, but she is still good for other things. Oh, let's see. So he brings in Domino. Let's go ahead and I guess we'll go Titania. She's a little faster. I think we're in good shape here. Halfway decent draft. Not my favorite, but we'll see how this goes. So Domino is the first one up. I'm going to give him Nick Fury to deal with. I'm going to put down Hulkling, which is good. And now I'm going to... Yeah. We're going to try him on attack. Should go fairly quick. Even at R3. Well, that didn't go as quick as I was hoping it would. Guess I really need a higher ranked one to do this. Come on, throw a special. Her crit damage, or crit fail, just tore me up. Got her down. But that tore me up. Yeah, Chavez is awesome, just not for this meta. Morbius is solid for Hulkling. Yeah, you just have to time that your special 2 right around his invulnerable. Well, I tried. Didn't work out what I was wanting to do. So, I love stickers. Do have 2 defenders that he's going to have a little bit more trouble against than Nick. So let's see. Who's he got over there? We're going to go Baron Zemo to start with. We can go Wong, and we're going to go Silk. I guess that can work. We'll see. All right, let's just rinse this guy. Okay, now throw your special. Thank you. Cancel into a striker. 4, cancel into a special 2. Hope and pray it doesn't push him up to red. Let her take control. Thank you for throwing a special. 1, cancel into a special 1, should finish it. That's a little better. That's a little better. Now we put Domino down on D. I'm going to guess he's going to go with Titania there. You can finish with a full yellow bar with Titania against Domino. He's going to put Hulkling down. Well, at this point, it's a win. Yeah, I don't think that was he didn't really have anybody he could do Zemo with. His only chance was to use Hercules. The rest of them were going to apply debuffs at some point in time. Unless you're really, really careful with... Yeah, then there we go. So now I believe he places. And that will maybe adjust what I do. And I figured I'd see that Hercules. And we're going to go Domino. Oh, good. And we're going to go Titania. I don't know if you can finish with a full yellow bar that way. His stupid taunt kept me from placing debuffs that whole first round of my unstoppable and unblockable. Thank you. We're just going to throw a special there while he's low power. Build back up to another special 3. Hold it for the end. Okay, now you can throw your special 2. I don't know what that was, Hercules, that you just tried to throw there. Okay, let's see if we can just do it this way. And we should, and there we go. And there we are. Whew. Decided to make that a lot closer than what it needed to be. It's a tanky little Hercules, though. Almost a full yellow bar, 99.9%. All right, that at least gets us a win. And we are at the 2-hour mark in the stream. And I think that's probably about all my voice is going to handle for the evening. Let's see who else, if anybody else is out there streaming right now. I don't know if Abdo or anybody is. That's true. I didn't think about that. The being able to do that. I just didn't. Did I get an invulnerable up in time? Because I know he had 4 charges. It was going to be a while before I could stun him. But yeah, wasn't thinking about that at all. So appreciate that. That is something I will definitely keep in mind. I don't see anybody else out there streaming, and my voice is starting to go. So I appreciate everybody who stopped by, everybody who hit the like button for me. It does help out the channel. Other than that, please feel free to subscribe if you want. It does help me out as well as I try and grow. But I appreciate everybody stopping by, and we will see you in the next one. Take care, all.